Hippo reads H reads
Humphrey the happy hippopotamus waved as he drove a hippopotobus.
Humphrey Hippopotamus was a happy hippopotamus because he had hundreds of happy hippopotamus friends. Here and there, Humphrey Hippopotamus waved to his hippopota friends. One day, Humphrey Hippopotamus was chosen to drive his little hippopotamuses to school in the new hippopotobus. He was so happy to be a helper. Humphrey Hippopotamus tried so hard to drive carefully. Humphrey Hippopotamus watched his driving so closely he forgot to smile and wave at his hippopota friends. Soon, the hippopota friends quit waving at Humphrey Hippopotamus because he hardly ever waved back at them. Happy Humphrey Hippopotamus soon became unhappy. The happy hippopotamuses soon became unhappy. This happened because hardly any hippopotamuses had the habit of smiling and waving at their hippopota friends. Unhappy Humphrey Hippopotamus talked this over with Harry Hippopotamus. Humphrey Hippopotamus had decided he should start waving again. Surely Humphrey Hippopotamus could drive the hippopotobus carefully and have time to smile and wave happily at the little hippopotamuses. If it so happened, as Humphrey Hippopotamus smiled and waved, so did his hippopota friends. Unhappy Humphrey Hippopotamus became happy. Unhappy hippopota friends became happy. That's the way it happened when happy Humphrey Hippopotamus drove the hippopotobus.
Okapi reads O, O, O. O reads O, O, O.
Obie Okapi lived all alone, but made new friends with a strange telephone.
Obie Okapi lived in a home that was way back in a remote corner of the jungle. Obie Okapi rose early one morning. Obie Okapi chose to roam alone from his Okapi home. Before Obie Okapi went very far, he saw something very strange. Obie Okapi didn't know it, but he was beholding a family. Obie Okapi watched as the father showed the boy how to join two cans and a string to make a telephone. As Obie Okapi peeked out, he saw what fun the family was having. He wanted to play the same game. Obie Okapi remembered that hunters had left some cans and string at their campsite only the day before. Obie Okapi hurried back to the campsite and found just what he needed. Obie Okapi hoped to use the telephone to make friends, for Obie Okapi was lonely most mornings. Obie Okapi showed the telephone to a tiger, a frog, and a monkey. Obie Okapi told them they could be his friends. Obie Okapi showed them how much fun it was to throw the telephone higher than their noses. As Obie Okapi had hoped before, they chose to be his friend. Oh, 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 Obie Okapi no longer would be a lonely Okapi. For Obie Okapi made new friends by sharing the strange telephone.
Ostrich reads Ah, Ah, Ah. O reads ah, ah, ah.
Oliver Ostrich, an oddball in school. When he sang opera, he sat on a stool.
Oliver Ostrich often thought he was odd. Oliver Ostrich didn't look like all the other animals. Also, Oliver Ostrich did not sing a song softly like others. Oliver Ostrich bobbed when he walked. Oliver Ostrich wobbled loudly when he tried to sing a song. Although Oliver Ostrich tried, he always forgot to sing softly. Then one day, along came an opera singer who sang a lot of opera songs. Oliver Ostrich and all his friends thought the opera singer was wonderful. Then the opera singer wanted to hear Oliver Ostrich and his friends sing along. All of Oliver Ostrich's friends forgot to tell Oliver Ostrich to knock off a lot of the sound, so Oliver Ostrich forgot to sing softly. Oliver Ostrich sang out loudly. Oliver Ostrich's friends and the opera singer thought he wobbled and bobbled the song just right. Oliver Ostrich was not odd. Oliver Ostrich was an opera singer, so Oliver Ostrich sat on a stool and sang a lot of opera songs along with the opera singer. Whatsoever men should do to you, do to them. Matthew 7, verse 12. Christi Lovejoy had finished her bubble bath, wearing her soft robe and tickle-fuzzy slippers. Christi picked up the towel to hang it up as she had been taught. The room was still had the good smell of strawberry bubbles, which Christi thought was very nice. It reminded her of real strawberries that God had created. As Christi folded the towel, she noticed something. Now the bathtub had a dirty line around it. It wasn't that way before her bath. When she had come in to take her bubble bath, the tub was as shiny clean as the rest of the house. Christi knew her mother had worked to make the tub so sparkling clean. It might make Mother sad to see the tub this way, and Christi never wanted to cause her mother to be sad. I must clean the bathtub, said Christi to herself. So Christi took the foamy tub cleaner and a sponge and went right to work. In just a quick time, Christi had the tub sparkling clean again. Christi put away the cleaning things and then went out with a little smile on her face. The next time Mother came into the bathroom, she would find a surprise. Christi had left everything clean as she had found it. Character objective. Fair. To do to others as we want them to do to us. We should see a situation from the viewpoint of each person involved. Matthew 7, verse 12. Whatsoever men should do to you, do to them. Matthew 7, verse 12. Whatsoever men should do to you, do to them. Matthew 7, verse 12. Whatsoever men should do to you, do to them. Say it with me. Matthew 7, verse 12. Whatsoever men should do to you, do to them. One more time together. Matthew 7, verse 12. Whatsoever men should do to you, do to them.